And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's readings. And with me today, I have Amy from Strength Reversed. Hello.
Hello, I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, and for everyone who is not subscribed to her channel yet, you can find the link to her channel in the description box. So go ahead, subscribe, ring that bell so you know when she uploads videos. Because right now she's doing Advent calendar videos for the Christmas time. And those are really fun. Like seriously, the cards that you pull every day, it's like you're like doing a reading. I can relate to that. Like that one day, the Temperance. Oh yeah, I see that. Seven of Swords. What could possibly go wrong today? And then it went wrong.
Oh no, sorry. No,
Okay.
I have to batch those videos, and so I pulled the cards in advance and put them in all the boxes. So
Yeah.
I don't know either what the card is going to be.
Yeah, but it's so funny. And I'm always waiting for the card, and I'm like, okay, what is that going to be today?
I know. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a good one.
Yeah. So let's see who's in the chat. So we've got Tangi here. Hello. I see Queen S, My Voice Tarot. So hello, hello. So the way that we are doing this today is we're gonna, or actually you are gonna guess numbers. I have cards here. I got the diamonds from a playing card deck from Ace to 10. And I'm going to shuffle the cards, pick one card, hold it up, you guess the number, and whoever guesses the number first gets the reading, and then you can type in your question. And if you don't want to wait until you guess the right number, if you want a reading right away, you can find links down in the description for some donations, PayPal links. And that way you can jump the line and get a reading right ahead. And otherwise, yeah, I think we can wait like maybe a couple more minutes till some more people show up. So, yeah, tell everyone what decks are you going to be using for the readings today?
I'm going to be using my Light Seers deck, and I'm also going to be using my Radiant Wise Spirit, which I love this deck, and possibly also my Tarot of the Weird, and maybe some of Julie's deck from Peekaboo Rose, her Cup of Contemplation cards. I think these are really good journal prompts that might be homework if needed. I like to give homework.
Yeah, you're a teacher, so that's quite fitting. Okay, yeah, well, I have my Haunted House Tarot as always. Then I do have my angel answers. I have the Romance Angels. And I also have my Hermit Tarot for channeled messages from a person if there are any love questions. So we can look into that. So let's see. Okay, Spiritual J has just come in. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So I think we're going to start. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then you guys can pick a number between 1 and 10. And the first number who gets it right that I see on my chat, let me turn this to live chat. So the first number that I see will get the reading. So here's the card, and now you can guess the number. So we have a little bit of a delay.
Hello, My Voice Tarot. I'm loving all your comments on the Advent calendar. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, there's some really great topics. So we've got number 6, 8. No, keep guessing. Oh, stop. Number 7, Spiritual J. So Spiritual J has got it right. Congratulations. And go ahead and post your question in the chat. Yeah. And then we can read for you. Okay, so let's wait for the question.
haven't seen the Advent calendar, My Voice Tarot. I haven't seen that one today. um, was that the Minerals and Gems one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like crystals and gems, I think, yeah.
Oh, minerals.
Okay,
Yes.
we have, yeah, we have the question. So is the person coming forward someone new or someone I know? Do you mean like in a love way? So the more specific you ask the questions, the more detailed we can answer. So I'm guessing this is a love reading, but if you could just clarify that really quick. And what do you mean coming forward? Like messaging you?
Coming into your life next? In a romantic way.
Romantic way, okay. So for spiritual J. Okay, so a bunch of cards just fell out. For example, I have the Six of Wands along with the Queen of Wands. I've got the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So to me, this has a very familiar energy. I think you already know this person. And yeah, the spirits or the angels are saying as well, this could be the one. So you already met the romantic partner that you seek. Calling in your soulmate, which just confirms the other one. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations may help bring you together. And then I also got the honeymoon card, which is kind of an indication that it's good to spend some quality time together. So if you already know this person, then maybe you can ask them, if possible, in this situation that we're in right now. I don't know where exactly in the world you are, but if you can spend some quality time together, even if it's within a Zoom call or FaceTiming, do that. So if you know which, like the person you have in mind, yeah, call them up, hang out, do something together. And yeah, for me, this is someone that you know. What do you have?
That is so funny that you say that, because I love that you pulled the soulmate card, because I did a little mini lovers spread. So I find the lovers card, and then I find what's on the left is spiritual J and what's on the right is this other person. And I pulled the Tower for you, spiritual J, and then the Ace of Pentacles for this other person. And I'm really getting the feeling, I kind of thought, I got the feeling maybe there's been just a big upset or heartbreak in your with a previous relationship, or maybe you just need something really good right now from, you need your next one to be really good. And I think it's a new person, but I think it's someone that they've known maybe in a past life sort of way. Like they're very familiar, but it's like this new energy and kind of this gift being given to you. I just really like that card. I was really excited when I saw it. So I do think it's someone new, but someone you've known before in a certain sense. And it's funny because I pulled another card for each of you, kind of as more of a foundation, or where you're coming from, how you're coming to a relationship. So you have the Tower for your main card, and as the foundation card for this person, I pulled the Tower. So I think that this person has had experiences in their past. Maybe they've been heartbroken, or they've had a certain kind of loss that you can identify with and even almost help them with. And I think that's something that it's almost like you know how to communicate with this person, or know how to sort of be gentle or deal with this profound experience that they've had, because I think you've had it too. And it's also funny because for your foundation card, I pulled the Queen of Watches, which is Pentacles. And then their card, you see that pentacle. It's almost like you have these opposite experiences from the past that you're now both having now, that you can help each other. It's almost like you understand each other because you can just understand in a really basic way where the other person is coming from. So I really like the next person coming in. I think they're someone new, but someone you've been connected to, maybe in a past life, or maybe in the way past, but it's kind of like you already know each other. I think you're really going to click.
Yeah, or that knowing feeling, like once you meet, then
Yes.
you will know that.
You just speak each other's language.
Exactly. So I hope that answers your question. Let's see. So we'll do another round of guess the card, guess the number. So let's see. And go. I think we're quite a bit behind. So, okay, I'm assuming the first number is 8, 6, no, not yet. 2, no. 5, no. Keep guessing. You can guess more than once, so. No, so far we don't have it. I mean, there's not that many left, so. Yes, and we have a winner. So for me, it's GOTR. So congratulations, you get the next reading. I think we're quite a bit behind on the stream, or at least the video seems to be a bit behind. Well, yeah, so GOTR, if you want to post your question, then we're waiting for your question. And please make it as specific as you can. "20 seconds behind," yeah. That's like
normal. Good, we're normal.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like now I'm seeing holding up the card and everyone has already guessed, so that's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe they can see a little bit further ahead.
Okay, I
Oh,
moved my
here we
tab
have.
over so it's not covering.
So I want to know, how does Yolk feel about me? Do you see marriage for us? Let's look into the cards. Yeah, I think like we've had worldwide internet problems from what I heard from other people in Germany and America, so there might be some glitches.
Yeah, there was a YouTube wouldn't work for me this morning. It just kind of spun around and I tried everything, but
Okay. So I have the, what is it? The Knight of Cups. I've got the Justice. And I have the Three of Wands. So for me, if you're asking about marriage, I definitely see things moving forward, but not as fast as you might like them to go. And your angels are saying calling in your soulmate. So the person that you want to marry is definitely someone that you feel very connected to. And the angels are also saying trust. So you're manifesting this. The spirit, they know that, spirits, and they're working on it, but you have to kind of let go a little bit and trust that everything will work in its time that it's meant to be in. So yeah, it's not moving as fast as you want it to, but things are looking really good. What do you have?
well, I did another lover spread, and what I have for you, GOT, is justice, and what I pulled for Yog is the death card. And if you look at this, the death card is kind of moving away from this. Now, I feel like I agree with what you said, Maria. You do seem a little bit maybe rigid or like you're rationalizing a lot of things, but I think there is a lot of internal emotional things that need to happen to make this relationship work. I feel like this other person is going through maybe a little bit of a, I don't know if I would say crisis, but kind of an internal shift that maybe makes them seem like they're not really focused on the relationship. Um, where I pulled a card for where this relationship might end up, and it's the Eight of Cups. So I think that, like you said, I don't see things like marriage happening in the near future. I think it's not a definite no coming up, but there are some things that maybe there needs to be a break first, and people need to kind of really do some soul searching or, take a little journey to see what they really want before marriage could work. But I kind of get the feeling that if that happens, things would be a lot easier, a lot more like once things click, they're really going to click, and then the ball can be rolling from there. But right now, there's a little bit of stuckness, and I don't know if it's issues about the relationship or just maybe someone's going through something more personal that really needs to be handled and focused on and worked out first. And the cup because Maria, you said manifest. The Cup of Contemplation card, which is Julie's cards that I pulled, or maybe you want to look into this, is what do I want to manifest? So I think it would be worth journaling or really thinking about how you want something, how you would want a marriage to look. And so then you can look at the places where maybe there are gaps and you need to work on that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that too. Like, don't hold on too fast. What will be, will be. So, yeah. I hope that helps. And I just saw that we got a donation
Oh, thank you.
from Elaine. So, Elaine, you're next. You can answer your question. Yeah, she says she donated to both of us.
Oh, thank you, Elaine. That was nice.
So thank you very much. And if you want to post your question, we're happy to answer it. Okay, so what's coming toward me in love? I'm an Aries. Okay, let's see. Are you single? Oops, not so loud.
Oh, Elaine, it's a good one.
So, Julie, we're doing the numbers game. So, if you want a reading right ahead, there's the option of donating. Otherwise, we're gonna guess numbers, and then you can win a reading. So, do you already have your cards? I need a minute. If you want to start.
Let me pull one more. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so good, Elaine. Juicy. Well, first of all, Elaine, I did a little past, present, future as it pertains to love. And in the past, I have the the 9 of Swords in the past position, the 7 of Swords in the present. And I'm not going to tell you the future just yet. I'm going to talk about the swords first because it's a good one. So I really see in the past a lot of anxiety and upset, and in the present a little bit of not being completely honest with yourself, or there's just a little bit of a lack of trust in this card. Not being completely honest and not even really looking at that, maybe a little bit of denial. And it's funny because this is, if I lay these out in a line, this is looking toward your future card. So I feel like this is kind of moving into the past and you're ready to really look a little more. The 4 of Swords is the card. You have a lot of swords, Elaine. Don't overthink it, okay? I have the 4 of Swords reversed as the card I pulled. I said, let me pull another card just to see like how she could go about moving into this future card. And so this card is reversed. And I see when it's reversed, I just get this image of this person about to just kind of fall forward onto these swords. I really feel like there needs to be a little more activity. How do I say this? It's almost, you cannot wallow in the swords. We got to get these swords under control, Elaine, because resting is one thing, but I feel like it's time to get up now. You've thought about whatever it is that's going on, whether it's anxiety or some sort of worry or whatever you're thinking about. We got to kind of walk away from that and know that it's in the past. And the card that I got for your future is the Two of Cups. I mean, could there be a better card in the love situation? So I really see a good partnership coming in the future, and 2 cups and no more swords. So I like that. Now I did pull another a Cup of Contemplation card, and it really goes well with your 7 of Swords. So maybe if you want to kind of move toward those cups, you might start journaling about, what if I didn't self-sabotage?
Nice.
Yes. That's kind of a good question, because I see a little bit of that right there. Okay, Elaine, you deserve this one. That's a good future card.
Yeah. And I can confirm what you just said. Normally I don't read reversals, but this one came out in reverse, the 10 of Swords. So yeah, we're done with this whole swords overthinking kind of stuff. Like, let those swords fall out. It's time for a new beginning. And then the next one I have is the 9 of Cups. So what do you wish for? Manifest, make a wish, go through all the things that you envision for that relationship. How do you want it to be? What can you give? What do you bring into the relationship? What do you want from your person? And I also have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, don't overthink it. Just go with your heart, experience the feels, and, just do that. And bottom deck energy here, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it's time for something grounding, something stable. And this Knight is saying to you, make it count. No pressure, but this is something, we're done with the swords. We don't want that anymore. Get into the grounding, ground yourself. And the angels are saying you deserve love. Yes. So yeah, it's time for that. I also have finances and careers. So whether that's you or the person coming in, so there might be something else that needs working in the background. Don't forget that, even though first being in love in the first few stages, everything is just about that. Don't neglect whatever else is going on. And they're also saying it's up to you. So you have the power to make this happen. What do you want? So really what the Cup of Contemplation card said, what if you didn't self-sabotage, right? So, and time-wise, they're saying within a few weeks. So maybe keep your eyes open. Maybe somewhere, whether it's with the finances and career, I don't know, maybe when you go to the bank next time and you meet someone standing in line behind you or in front of you, who knows? I mean, someone, or at the grocery store, keep your eyes open. So I hope that helps.
Yes, your energy, Elaine, is all up here. You're thinking a lot, and it kind of needs to go down into your heart and really start grounding that energy.
Yeah. So, okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's time for another, numbers game. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards. And let's see.
My voice tarot.
Yeah, she just said, did I self-sabotage? Yeah, sometimes we do that without really being aware of it, when we're overthinking a lot of stuff, and then we move into doubt, because what we know, there are 2 feelings, fear and love. So with everything that you do, try to do it from the perspective of love and not from fear. Not oh, what if this can go wrong? What if that can go wrong? Be What if this can go right?
Not
So,
necessarily self-sabotage in another relationship, but just overthinking things or
yeah.
trying to find things that maybe aren't necessarily there.
Okay, so we have the next card. So go ahead and guess a number from 1 to 10. Yeah, we're really behind with the stream here. Okay, so first number 8. No, that's not it. Keep guessing. 4, no. Yeah, you can guess more than once. You don't just have to type one number. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf.
Hi.
3, no, that's not it. 4, no. And hi, Vic. I saw you coming in. 6, no. 2, 3, no. Well, not that many options left. 9, nope. 8, 2, no. I think there's only like 3 numbers that you haven't said yet. No, no. Not yet. Nope. Yes, we have a winner. Lady Blind Wolf. Congratulations. It's the number 5. So, if you would like to post your question, okay. Can I get some clarity on JCB? In what way? Relationship? And yes, Vic, you can guess more than once. Like whoever gets the number first gets the reading. So whoever is fastest gets the reading, I should say. But one at a time, yeah, not all the numbers in one. So, Lady Blind Wolf, can you clarify in what way you want to know? Oops. Yeah, feelings. Okay. Message from JC. Okay. So I have here first the Two of Swords. I also have the Fool, the Two of Cups, and the King of Cups. So, and bottom deck energy, I've got the Wheel. So, yeah, I feel something is really picking up, like something's going, but with the Two of Swords, I get like kind of like, what's really going on? I see a lot of doubt in you. So, yeah, like not really sure how this person is like acting towards you. Sometimes getting mixed messages, but I can see that the relationship is definitely moving ahead. And with the Two of Cups, there are some wonderful moments, and there are some feelings from his side. And I asked the Hermit Tarot for some messages from your person. First, I got, I hope you'll wait for me. So whatever is going on, I think JCB is also a little bit unsure of what's going on right now. I also have the you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. It doesn't mean that, like, this card means that's what this person feels. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is what you put out, but that's what was received. I also have, and this is now 18 plus, sex with you. So the physical aspect is definitely there. And I also have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, reaching out, trying to get to a place where you can like build from the ground up. So yeah, I think right now there's a bit of like mixed messages going on. So maybe it's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation. And I see this as something really good. What do you have?
Well, I have this as you right now, and I have the 10 of Cups as him in the relationship. So I think that there are feelings there, but I almost get the sense that he's a little bit hesitant because I feel like you are sometimes hard to read. That you have you know what you want. You're very confident, but this is the card I use for myself, by the way. You can be a little bit intense, and sometimes I feel like the 10 of Cups is a really positive card, but I always, my eye is always drawn to the people who are not looking, and instead they're focused on the cups. And so I think this person is a little bit they need like kind of a gentler energy. They really like you, but they're not really sure how to connect with you, or they're a little bit hesitant just because of the I don't think they have your intensity or are used to dealing with it. And so they kind of like it and are intrigued, but don't really know what to do with it. And I think that's why there's a little bit of hesitation. But I do really think that JCB, right, is there are lots of feelings there. So maybe you're not really sure how to do the feelings thing as much, and that person's not really sure how to do the the straightforwardness.
Yeah. She just said he hurt my feelings. Yeah, with that card, I feel like it's always a matter of perception, and like you feel hurt by him, he might feel the same way because of some miscommunication. So yeah, if like talk it out, talk it over, because if not, this could just build up, and that's not what you want. Yeah, that there is a lot of potential. So just talk, just talk. I hope that helps.
The card I got was how to be more open to receive inspiration. And I think once you, because you're the King of Swords, once you feel like your feelings got hurt, you're even more of a shell. And he's even more, once he feels like his feelings are a little hurt, he backs off even more. So then it's kind of a vicious cycle.
Thought he was avoiding me for being a witch. I don't think that's
no.
I don't think that's the problem. No, I think it's some emotional stuff, like maybe saying the wrong word. And if you have someone really sensitive, maybe do that, the 16 personalities type thing and see what each of your personalities are. And it gives you a way of how to communicate with each other. I think, yeah, that stuff is really good. Maybe look into that. See what your personalities are.
So I have the Knight of Swords for him that I kind of pulled as a clarifier. And I think he's someone that if he gets spooked or he feels like hurt or worried or scared, that he will kind of run, that he's going to avoid and really start being distant. I think he's someone who probably needs a lot of reassurance because he might not know how to read you. And so the Eight of Pentacles also came up. It kind of flew out of the deck at first and I put it aside. And for you, the Eight of Pentacles was reversed. So I think you need to be more willing to kind of put some work into it, in communication. And we have this more grounding pentacles, and I know this card is about the process. So it's not just about the end result of the relationship. Part of what makes a relationship good is just the building the relationship and the process that you have about getting along. And I think there just needs to be clear and gentle communication and reassurance, because I feel like both of you might be worried about what the other one's thinking.
Yeah, I think with all of those cards, I'm getting the feeling that he might be either an INFP or INFJ. So yeah, those are the very sensitive ones. So yeah, maybe look into that. So I hope that helps. So let's see what's going on in chat. Hey, Patricia, coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so we're going to do another round of guess the number. So I'm shuffling, and you can guess a number between 1 and 10, and whoever guesses it first gets the reading. So, okay, here it is, and go. And now I have the Jeopardy music playing in my head.
Who will it be? This is exciting.
So we've got 8, 3, 3, 4, no.
I would not have won any of these readings, Marie. Let me tell you, I have guessed wrong. I've tried to guess, and I've guessed wrong every time.
Huh. I'm surprisingly good at this. Like when I go to other people's channels that do that, and sometimes like first try, there it is. Hey, Rochelle.
Oh, hey, Rochelle.
So I don't see it yet. No. And there it is. Number 2, Christina Galina. Number 2. Congratulations. Okay, so if you would please ask your question and make it as specific as possible. So tell us, like, if you want to know about a certain someone, in what relation. It's 1 through 10, yeah, Rochelle. So while we're waiting, is everyone already in the Christmas spirit this year?
Yes.
Because I don't know about you, but I don't feel like Christmas at all this year.
Really?
I don't get the feeling. It's like I see the Wham Last Christmas song coming up on YouTube over and over again, but I avoid it. I don't want to listen to it. Yeah, I haven't listened to any Christmas music or anything. Nothing. No. Okay, so any love coming in my life? So I think that means you're single, and we're asking to see what's next in love. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck in the shadow, I have the Temperance card. So I'm definitely seeing something new coming in. And what I found really interesting, like I have the Hierophant here and religious factors. And together with that temperance, like coming together with other people, maybe. I don't know if you might meet someone at church or someone who is like on the same spiritual path as you, whether that's church or magic, whatever your belief system is. And yeah, so I think with the Nine of Wands, like you're definitely ready to move on for something new. You have done your healing and you're open for something new, but also pay attention to red flags when you meet someone new and really have those heart to heart conversations. So, whoever is coming in, whoever you're getting to meet next, get to know that person before jumping in too quickly and really like yeah feel that person out and see if you're like on the same wavelength. And yeah, I think those conversations will tell you a lot about that person, and then you will know if that one is the one for you. What do you have?
Yes to all of that. So I did a little past, present, future, and I have the Knight of Swords, and then Strength, and the Three of Pentacles. So there aren't a lot of cups in this spread, but I feel like the love that's coming into your life primarily, and this doesn't mean there's not going to be anybody else, but primarily it's I really feel like you're learning how to really love and appreciate yourself, which you have to do first before it's going to work with anybody else. I kind of see in the past a lot of maybe um, being really hard on yourself and trying to force certain things. But right now, I think you're really learning to be gentle with yourself, and that your strength really comes from that patience and that kindness and not forcing things and having real inner strength instead of um, brute force. The future card is the Three of Pentacles. So I like what Maria said about maybe meeting someone at church or something like that, and it kind of growing slowly from something organic and from friendship first. And I think, this is you. I see this as you doing your thing, and you're doing you and kind of being confident and being okay with that. And that is really going to be what attracts the right person to you. Now, when I was shuffling, I put this card to the side and it was Judgment. And Judgment is a huge card of change, but this is right before the World, okay? It's the second to the last card. So right before you have it all and right before you come to the end of this cycle, you are deciding to make a change. This is change based on your personal wisdom, based on experience. And I feel like you're in this place now where you've given up this knight who's maybe a little not doing everything that he needs to do for you, and you're really and I think that knight was you, but I think right now you're just making changes with yourself, and it's loving that and being okay with that is going to attract someone who's really great and who's the right fit for you. And the card I pulled, if you want to do some homework, it's optional, but it is, where can I exercise more patience? So you might want to think about that maybe before you go to sleep or mull that over.
Hmm. Yeah, I found that really interesting when you held up that Three of Pentacles with like the church stuff. I
Yeah.
thought, yes. Yeah, so maybe someone who's of a similar faith as you, whether that's church or anything similar. So yeah. So I hope that helps.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
just
chat
saw pecan
saying?
pie in the chat.
Yeah.
That caught my attention.
Yeah. Tangi has that. Hiding in the freezer. Okay, so I guess we're gonna pick another card, another number. So you can guess a number from 1 to 10. And you can guess as many times as you want. Whoever has it first gets the reading. So, and go. What do you usually serve for Christmas dinner in your family?
Um, Usually like a ham or I'm an only child, so it was always just the three of us. We always lived far away from the rest of the family, so we'd have salmon. I mean, we would just go crazy and whatever we felt like having, we would have. But usually it's kind of like a mini um either brunch stuff or kind of a, same thing we would have at Thanksgiving.
So I haven't seen the number yet. We've got 684379. Hi, B.
Oh, hey,
And
B.
Angel and Marva and everyone coming in. So yeah. So no one has guessed it yet. And we have a winner, Tangi, the ace. Woohoo! So Tangi, you know what to do. Type in your question. And do you have that on the 25th of December?
Yeah, usually after we're done, we open presents on Christmas morning. And so
Yeah.
after that, we'll usually have a late lunch, something like that.
Yeah, because over here, Christmas is on the 24th. I wonder how it got to be so different in the different countries. So yeah, on the 24th, we have like the presents and the food. And over here in East Germany, something very typical is for the Christmas dinner on the 24th is potato salad and like hot dogs, like the sausages, so that mommy doesn't have to stand in the kitchen and slave all day and that she can actually enjoy time with family, because that's something you can prepare and you just heat up the sausages and then everyone can have Christmas. And then on the 25th and 26th, we have the big dinners with like whatever people are having, fish, rabbit, whatever. Okay.
I could go for potato salad and hot dogs. That sounds really good.
So what's Christmas going to be like for me and my son this year? Same boring stuff or a happy surprise with whatever? Okay. So what's Christmas going to be like for Tangi? Christmas. Okay, so I have quite a bunch of cards. I'm just gonna take that off right now. So I have the Three of Wands. So do something new. Don't sit on the sidelines. If you want to do something, if you have something in mind, do it. I have the Emperor. So yeah, do the traditional stuff as well, because that's like good for the soul. It's what we know. It's what we, um, like in our head, that's certain expectations that we have. But with the Ten of Swords, once again, something like maybe don't be too fixed on whatever you've done every year. So yeah, mix it up a little bit. With the King of Cups, really just a good time, some good heart-to-heart stuff with your son. I know you can have like a really good time together. We have the sun here, so yeah, things are really, really great with the Nine of Cups. You can make this Christmas whatever you want it to be. And the spirits are saying, and I love the humor of your spirits, if you believe, it's like, I think you get this card a lot. It's up to you. So whatever you want to do it. Helpful people. And I get the feeling that these are your spirits. So you're not just going to be you and your son. You're going to have like your spirits guides partying with you. And yeah, some big happy changes. So I think it's going to be a good mix of some really traditions that you love to do, but something new, just something different, especially after this 2020 year. Yeah, just throw it up in the air and see what sticks.
That's funny because I'm kind of getting the same vibe. So the Page of Pentacles it kind of flipped over as I was shuffling, and I flipped it back, but then it jumped out. So I have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, and I think that's you and your son. And I think you guys have a lot of fun together. And I got these two other really great positive cards, one for each of you. They're both sixes, by the way. But it was kind of weird that what was between all of these cards were some cards that maybe were more difficult. And I think this year, like Maria said, there are big changes happening. And one thing that has struck me this year over and over again is making the most out of things, and not, I mean, I think we'd all go crazy if we just focused on the negative things this year. And so I think, it's scary to welcome this change and wonder what was the whole purpose of 2020, but I do think there are some purposes. And what I got for you guys was the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands, which I think are both fantastic cards. And, you see this like nostalgia card, thinking about like Maria said, traditions and how you guys have done Christmas in the past, or, remembering loved ones, or, looking at your sons. Oh, remember when you made this Christmas ornament when you were in kindergarten? I think that's fun. And I just see you guys coming out of this, making it whatever you want. And, if you want to order pizza for Christmas dinner, order pizza. If you want to eat all the candy at once, eat all the candy at once. If you don't have to, it doesn't have to be Christmas the way you've always had it. It's still going to be just as special. I just see you guys kind of being partners in crime and having a lot of humor together. And so I think if you want to go glue a quarter to the ground and watch people try to pick it up, I've done that before, and it's super hilarious.
Oh my God.
And whatever crazy things you guys want to do, go Christmas caroling, or I think you're going to end up looking back on this Christmas as one of the best ones, one of the most special ones.
Yeah. And with that Six of Cups cards, like I know you guys do lots of arts and crafts stuff together, and you do music together. Yeah, I think you two will have a wonderful Christmas. And I think like if other people saw that Christmas and that fun that you're having, they might be jealous.
Yes, I was just gonna say they would be jealous.
So, yeah. So let us know after Christmas how your Christmas was. Maybe
Yeah.
do a video and, do a recap. I would love to know what you guys did and what you came up with. Okay. So, uh, if anyone new came into the chat, hello, hello. So, let's see. I think we're up for another numbers game. So, I'm shuffling the cards. Guess a number from 1 to 10. And here we have a number. And yeah, I already see the right answer. Rochelle, number 4.
Oh, Rochelle.
Woo! That was fast. And my cat just opened the door. Great. Yeah, I forgot to put something in front of the door, so I hope they don't tear everything down here. Okay, so Rochelle, you know what to do. Give us a question. Cards already falling out here.
I just had one fall out too.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, you're going for the big ones. Okay. What's going to happen during this great conjunction? So yeah, on December 21st, Jupiter is standing in front of Saturn. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what I have is the Ace of Cups. I've got the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Strength, and in the shadow, I've got the Lovers, and right beneath that, the Two of Cups. So let's see. My spirits are saying no. So for me, what I'm getting is whatever is happening, we might not know what it's going to be. So the message for us that I'm getting, and I think you're asking like on a global stage, what we will experience is a more loving energy, and that especially after this entire year, we might now finally come to a place where we can grow together again and like, yeah, leave all of that mess behind. Because now the stakes have doubled going into 2021. We know that whatever is happening now, we're going to do it a lot more mindful. I think that's the message that we really take from this year. And learning how to see the glass as half full, not half empty, and really move forward in the best way possible, especially with lots of patience. I mean, Emotions have been really running high, but I think we're going to get to that really good place again. And they're also saying be assertive. So on a personal level, we just keep going with whatever we're doing, and we're on the right track. And yeah, on a big scale, no, we're not. They're not gonna call us and say, "Hey, this is what's going on." So it might be a while before we find out. What do you have?
Yeah. Well, I have the Knight of Cups, the World, Seven of Wands, and one that flew out that I put aside was the Ten of Swords. So I think, we're going into this time, the end of 2020, so hopeful. But that also kind of reminds me of how I entered 2020. Like, this is my year, And I really think, like, okay, a lot of us have had like reckonings on many different levels with ourselves or with the world. And I feel like there's finally this culmination. But it's almost like we don't, can we believe it? Like you said, we're very guarded. And I think we need to almost be guarded against being guarded, because sometimes if you go into it looking for, okay, what's going to be wrong with 2021? I don't think we can go into 2021 with that attitude, but we are like, it's almost like, come at me, bro. Like, whatever you can throw at me, I have figured out a way this year to deal with. So I like this World card, but there's also this sense of like, okay, 2020 is over, but like, now what? I do think that, to me, this is the put a fork in me, I'm done. There's nothing else that could happen. I mean, there are other things, but we have already in our minds created the worst of what it could be. So I feel like the dawn is on the horizon, but there might be one final like push of gunk that needs to be cleared out. But um I'm hoping for a mellow 2021. Let's hope it's super boring.
She said, "I'll see you and I'll raise you 20." Yeah, I think we're all at this point just really curious what's going to happen next and waiting for the other shoe to drop, if there
Yeah.
is one more shoe to drop. So, yeah,
But there's
I'm
a
just
light at the end of the tunnel.
yeah. Like how much longer can this tunnel be? I mean, you know,
At this point, we're just
so,
used to being in the tunnel. So,
yeah. Like what does daylight even look like?
right?
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. So at this point, we don't get the answers.
But in the
Not the ones
meantime,
that,
I feel
yeah,
like, we haven't seen daylight, but we've adapted to the darkness maybe a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, exactly. So yeah. Okay. So another numbers guessing. Let's see who gets it this time. And go.
No, I hope 2021 isn't saying hold my beer.
No, I mean, there has been plenty of beer holding this year.
Yeah.
So, okay, I see number 7, number 3, no. So far, no. Keep guessing. 5, 6, nope. 3, nope. And we have a winner, Angel 11, number 9. Congratulations. So please type your question into the chat as specific as possible. spaceships will come and help. Well, let's see. I'm waiting. I hope we get to see them then. So here we have the question. Does Yatin have feelings for me? Does Yatin have feelings? Okay, I just had a bunch of cards come out. So let's see. Okay, I've got the Six of Cups. So there's definitely some good, fun memories that you share together. I have the Justice card. And right along with that came the, what is it, the Page of Wands. So yeah, watching out closely for what's happening. Maybe like don't go in too quickly. Like start slowly. I also have the Eight of Pentacles. So if you're interested in building something with Yatin, do that a bit slowly. Don't rush into anything. I also have the King of Pentacles, so slow and steady wins the race. I feel he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, don't rush. I also have the Wheel. So something is going to happen. And for him, I have the King of Wands. So yeah, he's like, you feel drawn to this person, and like there is some, whether it's like sexual chemistry or something between you two, but there's definitely something that you cannot resist. So yeah, just take it slow. Like you two are not going anywhere anytime soon. Just build on that. What do you have?
Well, I have on either side of the Lover's card. For you, Angel, I have the Seven of Wands, and for him, or whoever Yatin is, I have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like I'm just getting this sense of sort of there's water under the bridge, like either with each other or with others in the past, that past experiences are really between the two of you. And I feel like you might be a little bit defensive or a little bit difficult to sort of let someone in or to be vulnerable. And I feel like the other person there are feelings there. You can see all of these cups, but for some reason, they might feel like it might not be a good situation. Maybe the two of you trigger each other or something like that, and both of you are really guarded and hesitant because of that. So, what I pulled another card as a kind of a how card, and I got the Hierophant, like how could this work? So either doing some examination or really meditating on this, and the Hierophant is the expert at, the Hierophant has the keys to this, and there could be either someone that could help the two of you. It could be someone in the church, it could be clergy, it could be a doctor, it could be any number of people. Even just like an older relative who you would go to for advice, who really could kind of coach you through this, I think. But one card that I pulled as something to think about is, how do I let go? I just really get the sense that there's something for both of you. Maybe it's between the two of you, or just something each of you has on your own that really creates a lot of fear and hesitation that needs to be taken care of. But I do think, yes, there are lots of feelings there, and there's a lot of caring, but there's just something between the two of you that's making both of you hold back.
So she commented, yeah, true. So yeah, I hope you can work with that. Hope that helps. Yeah, past experiences making us defensive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from that justice card, like some red flags or whatever, like watching out for like what the other one is doing. And yeah. You're welcome. Okay. So I think we can, yeah, start the next guessing round. So once again, numbers 1 through 10. Guess a number. Let's see. Okay, here is the card.
Rochelle, you don't have to shut up about the aliens.
Oh my God, so quickly. B got the first number and she got it right away. Number 7.
Yay!
Congratulations. That's fast. Like it either takes like all the way down to the last number or it's the first one right away. Interesting. So, B, you can type in your question. Is that the question? Will the bed bugs go? Okay. I'm not seeing another question, so I guess that's the one we're going with. If you can hear a scratching noise, that's my cat, since he opened the door. Oh, in my mother-in-law's house. Okay. The bed bugs in the house of your mother-in-law. Oops. Okay, so what I have is that they will go, but it may be a while. I've got the 4 of Cups. So the bed bugs are like, Nah, just not now. So strength, yeah, patience needs to be had with these. The Five of Cups, so this might be a bit disappointing for a while longer. I've got the Page of Pentacles, so slow improvement. So this might take a while. And the angels are saying recovery. So once they're gone, things will get better, like improving health. So it's definitely going to happen. Ask for help from others. So if you can't get rid of them by yourself, get someone who can help you with that problem. And that might speed things up. What do you have?
Well, it's funny because I also have the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups.
Oh, cool.
And for the outcome, I picked from the Light Seers, and I have I'm not sure how this, I have the Page of Swords. So it's kind of like, I see the pages as the bed bugs. They're just kind of these like young little, creatures.
Yeah.
And I feel like, honestly, B, I feel like you need to talk to them because, they think they're like, yay, we're here and you'd love to have us. Like they're bringing you some gift or something. But I think you've tried to be patient, and it's hard to look on the bright side of that situation because they are insidious little little things. But I got, for the action to take, I got the Hanged Man reversed. So I think, like Maria said, it's probably not going to be a quick process, but once you find what works, I think it will be quick after that. But I don't know. I think it might be a while, but I do think that the time for patience is maybe, I think your patience is drying up. So I think like there has to be some action, and yes, calling in someone who kind of knows how to look at these little bugs. But once they do leave, I see this as them on their way out. It's just like, okay, moving on, So it might be a little while, but once you find what works, it's going to be quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
She says
and
it
the card,
makes sense.
yeah,
She won't
the
let
card.
anyone in.
Oh, yeah. There needs to, I think, be a professional. And this is the card that I got. What if I reminded myself that we're all mad here? I think bed bugs would drive someone crazy,
Yeah.
like just thinking about it and dealing with it. And yeah, I think you just need to go with that and kind of like, no, this is happening. Someone needs to come in, and I don't know what they spray or what they do or what the procedure is, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be a lot of work, but once it starts working, it'll go quickly.
So, yeah, I hope she agrees to letting someone in. So then you can have them gone by Christmas and they can party somewhere else.
Yes, party somewhere else.
Okay, so looking at the clock, I think we can do one more numbers game.
Okay.
So I'm shuffling the cards again. So last chance for tonight, a number from 1 through 10. And here is the number or the card. Yeah, you're welcome, B.
Thanks, B.
So, 5, no. 6, 0, no. 3, not yet. 2, no. And there it is, number 10 by Rit D, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So here's the number. So you got the last reading for tonight. So if you please type your question into the chat and make it as detailed as you can so that we can give you a detailed answer. Yeah, and for everyone who hasn't gotten a reading today, yeah, just there will be more readings in the future. You can subscribe and click the notification bell, and then you will be noticed when readings are happening. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Amy's channel. The link is below. Yeah, we will close with a collective reading. Okay, so what's coming next in my life? Waiting for true love. I'm single. Okay. Okay, so first I have the Page of Pentacles here. So whatever is happening in your love life, it's going to be a slow growth. It's not going to be like love at first sight, boom, there it is, and then, you know, on your way to the wedding chapel. So I think it's going to be something that grows slowly. Like if you can see, she has that like little seed in her hand, so that needs nurturing. I also have the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, past heartbreak, whatever was going on that was keeping you from moving forward, you're moving out of that now so that you can be ready to love again. With the Queen of Swords, you know what you want based on past experience. You're now in a position to state very clearly what works for you and what doesn't. And so with the Four of Cups, like if the offer is not sincere, you're not even going to go for that. So yeah, next for you in love is going to be someone who has his shit together or their shit together. What the angels are saying is you deserve love, so you are lovable. And yeah, so the signs are cautioning you, pay attention to red flags. Yeah, like I said with the Four of Cups, if they're not sincere, if they're playing any mind game or any of that, just yeah, move on next. And don't be afraid to express your love. Like you should never have any regrets when it comes to saying how you feel. If the other person sitting across from you doesn't receive that in the way that you want them to receive it, that's not the person for you. So feel free to express what you think and what you feel. Don't be afraid of that. What do you have?
So I have I did a past, present, future. I have the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands, and then in the future came the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. And then the World jumped out, but it was sideways. So I think in the past, like Maria said, you have had some either hurts or things that you struggled with in the love department, maybe your relationship. And right now, I see you as the King of Wands. So this is someone who has a lot of energy. But if you look at this, this king is looking toward the card in the past. And so I think it's really important that you not put a lot of energy into past hurts or dwelling on things that happened in the past if you would like to move forward with someone in a healthy way. Because I do see you as very guarded, and that can be good. It can be good in the sense that you are protecting yourself and looking for those red flags that Maria talked about. But it can also be bad if you're not willing to let someone in. So the card, the Cup of Contemplation card, is how can I be more open to receive inspiration? So you have to be willing to let someone in. And once you let someone in, I really think that this World card is gonna turn right side up. I think it's almost like in stasis or on hiatus or kind of on hold for right now until you go into something authentically and not so guarded, and have to let go of the past. And I think that'll help you be open to new things in the future instead of looking for that pattern to repeat that happened in the past, because that's done and gone. And I think you're like, you're a king. So you have this king energy. You have this energy you see all the salamanders here, this energy to regenerate yourself. And so now you can turn your focus forward.
Yes, so there was a comment here. Dujamin told yes from marriage. So are you saying you're in a relationship and you want to know if it's going to move towards marriage? Because that would be like a very different thing. So even if it is going like in this way of marriage, there's still like a lot of stuff that, yeah, you need to just express what you want, I feel. And yeah, I think you're in a good place to move forward, whether it's a new relationship or if there already is an engagement on the table. So yeah. And now my cats are fighting. Gotta love them. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. And yeah, so that's it for the individual readings. And yeah, let's close with a reading for the rest of December. Should we do that?
Yeah, like how about the end of, yes, the rest of December. Winding down this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one.
That's good. Oops. Okay. Do you want to start?
Sure. So I pulled a card for each of this coming week and the week after that, and kind of the last week, and then more of a end of the year, New Year's Eve kind of card, and then an overall. So I have the moon reversed. I think we're so tired of dealing with shadow. It's kind of like, I I don't even think the moon reverse is even dealing with anything. It's just like biding your time and letting this wave past. And then I have the wheel, which is such a nice card because things are going to change without us even forcing it to. It's just a natural thing. We're moving to the next stage, and this person seems really happy. I think we are really happy to
Yeah.
keep it moving here. For
Yeah.
the very last part of December, I have the Queen of Pentacles, which is such a nice card because she can pretty much create anything that she wants to confidently. So we are nurturing whatever is coming up next year that is good for us. All of the little lessons have been, those seeds are planted, and we are going to go into next year older and wiser. And for the last, moments of the year, we have the Six of Wands. We did it! Victory!
Oh
So this overall card, I got the Emperor. And I think next year is kind of like we have mastered 2020, so we can master anything. I think we're just in a much more balanced place, making some decisions from a really good place. But I'll take this Six of Wands.
Definitely.
What did you get?
So I got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's time to light a candle and, write on a piece of paper what you wish for, burn that in the candle, do some candle magic, let everything old go, and just, wish for something new. I mean, we have the like on Monday, the new moon with the solar eclipse. So yeah, that's the perfect time to do some rituals and just, contemplate whatever happened, take what resonates, leave out the rest, as we always say, and then work from there. Once again, I have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this. Like 2020, gone, go, done. And we also have the Knight of Swords. So I'm getting like for New Year's Eve. Over here, like fireworks are not really allowed, kind of. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a bit of mixed emotions going like towards the last few days of the year. They already started doing some fireworks outside here today. So there's some anticipation on what's gonna happen, especially over here in Europe with everything that's going on. So yeah, we're gonna see if that storm will pass pretty soon. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Wands, and so my eye is drawn to the full moon. So 2 weeks from now, the next full moon, the world might be looking completely different. Who knows? And yeah, like with that Ouija board here, and with that candle magic, let's just manifest something good for next year. Just, make a wish, make it good, make it count. And the angels are saying, ask your angels, so we don't have to wish for this alone. We can call in some help and then take action. Like we've been sitting on the sidelines for so long now, and whatever take action looks like, even if we can't go out, we still can do something for us to feel better, to feel productive, and just, go. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this just needs to
take action kind of guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go.
Well, I live in Florida, so fireworks are not only allowed but encouraged. So I will light some for you.
Yeah, over here maybe we have these what are they called? Like these sticks that you burn and then they have these sparks and stuff. What are they called? Yeah, like maybe those things. I mean, over here, like lead pouring is kind of forbidden, so I still got some stuff from like years ago, and I'm sorry if you can still hear my cat. He loves scratching that old box. So yeah, I'll do some lead pouring and like some divination with that and see what happens. That's always fun. Do you do that over there? No?
No.
Yeah. So I'll see what happens with that. And yeah, I hope everyone else that you guys will have a lovely rest of the year, a very wonderful Christmas time with your loved ones, and a good New Year's Eve, whatever that may look like.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I guess one more holiday staying in one last time,
yeah.
lighting
By the time,
firecrackers and yeah.
yeah, by the time we get to Easter, hopefully
Yep.
all this will be done.
Oh my
So,
gosh, I hope so. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It could
yeah,
2021, like you said, could look completely different. And you know, think of where we were in 2020 or in 2019 at this time.
yeah,
And then like just like that, it just changed. So I do hope everyone has a great holiday and an awesome new year. We all deserve it.
yes. After this year, yes, we do. So yeah, so thank you to everyone who came to this reading. Thank you to all the moderators in chat, and yeah, see you next time, and have a wonderful rest of the year. So Amy, you
Thank
stay on, and
you.
I'm gonna end
You're
the
so
chat.